Hi guys, Alex here from Drayton's. So we've got a Peugeot 2008 1.6 BlueHDi Allure, finished in Bianca white solid paint. All the wheels and tyres are in good condition. These are 16-inch Aquila alloy wheels. At the back you do get a good sized boot, and you do get a nice square opening as well to make loading and unloading a lot easier, and the back seats will fold down if you need any extra room in there as well. There isn't much of a load lip, so getting stuff in and out is nice and easy. This car has got MOT until the 1st of the 10th 2022. Bodywork in general is in good condition, as are the wheels and tyres, as I mentioned previous. A couple of marks, such as on the wing mirror here, you do have a little mark there. Inside we have interior, nice comfy seats, big bolsters on the side and the base to keep you in place. They're very comfy, very supportive. That continues to the rear as well, with the exception of the centre seat, which is just leatherette or leather. Up front we have your rev counter on the left, your speedo on the right, and your digital speedo in the centre, along with your mileage and your trip computer there. The blue lighting around the dials I personally like quite a lot. You can change the brightness and you can turn the lighting off just by pressing that central button there, and then you can change the brightness just by pressing the one on the left. And then to check your service and your faults, they're on there. Your maintenance due in 13,000 miles or 8 months. You add blue ranges on there, and then it shows no faults, so any faults with the car will come up on there. Moving on to the main screen, we have your radio media tab. So you have DAB, FM, AM radio, as well as Bluetooth connectivity. You've also got your telephone tab, which in this case is Android Auto. So you can just have it as Bluetooth for phone and music, but if you connect your phone via USB and you do have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay on your phone, then that will be on there. So you do have your Spotify, Google Maps, your phone settings are on there, messages, Messenger, and also WhatsApp is on there as well. So any new messages will come up on the screen. Also got an applications tab, so you've got SMS and photos on there. Navigation, it doesn't have built-in nav, but if you have your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto connected, it will bring up Google Maps straight away on your phone, as you can see there. And Google Maps is very easy to use, as I'm sure most of you will know. It's the same way you would search normally on your phone. Pop in the search bar and off you go. Then you've got your settings menu, so you can change the colour from blue to copper on there as well, so a slight bit of personalisation. And then you've got certain things like your date and time on there, and you've also got your driving data, so you've got your tyre pressure, your speed settings, and your diagnostic on there as well as different vehicle settings such as comfort and headlights. Comfort is your mood lighting, which is the blue lighting around there, and various different brightnesses and things in the cabin. And then you've got your rear wiper, whether that's on or off when you put the car into reverse. Moving down, we have dual zone climate control system, so you've got temperature for the driver and a temperature for the passenger as well. Various fan speeds with aircon and a heated rear window as well. You've also got a 12 volt socket and a USB port there for your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, or you can just use it for charging as well if you don't want to actually use Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Got a couple of cup holders there just underneath my phone, and we have a 5-speed manual gearbox. The gearbox is smooth, the throw is quite long to get various different gears, but it's not difficult to get the gears themselves. It's nice and smooth, drives how you would expect. The drive itself is nice, smooth and comfy, goes through the gears well, and the engine's pretty frugal as well. And we have this fancy handbrake as well, which looks like something from the Starship Enterprise, but you do have that on there. Same process to a normal handbrake. And then we've got a little cubby hole in the centre with a cover on it there as well. Side pockets are a pretty good size, it's just a manual in that. so as you can see, it does fit the manual in. Side pockets are a good size. Storage is alright. You've got side pockets in the rear as well, in the doors, so storage isn't too bad at all. Moving on to the steering wheel, Peugeots do have, well, recently have smaller steering wheels than standard, so they do take some getting used to, but I think they look quite neat and tidy, and it does actually make manoeuvring a bit easier as well, with it being the smaller profile. You've got your volume controls on the left with your source button for your radio or your media, and we have your scroller on your right. That will scroll through radio stations, or if you have Android Auto connected like I do here, it will scroll through different songs, skip songs and rewind songs as well. Moving on to the next ones, and then you've got your mobile list on there as well. We have automatic lights in here. You've got cruise control with speed limiter as well, so when you knock that down, we'll come on there, and then your speed limiter is just there as well. Sorry for the blurriness, I'll try to put it in focus. Yeah, so that will pop up on there, and it's easy to change. You've got your up and down settings, your pause, and up and down on the little scroller to choose speed limiter and cruise control. You have intermittent wipers, and you've also got your eco button, your stability control, and your parking sensors you can turn on and off. Don't know why you would turn them off, but you might not like them. It's got rear parking sensors with a display as well, so it doesn't have front sensors, just the rears, but it does have the display as well as the sound on here as well. We also have electrically adjustable wing mirrors with electric power fold as well, which is a nice little feature to have if you live in a city like London, where there's road parking's pretty tight and there's cars flying past you every 10 seconds. It's nice to have the electric fold mirrors. As I said, you've got the cloth and the leatherette in the rear. You've also got a 12-volt socket at the back as well, so you can get an adapter and have 2 charging cables from the rear, or 3 I think some actually do nowadays. It's a very nice car, in and out, very nice to drive, good on fuel, and I think it's quite a good car to look at as well. With it being an SUV crossover, some of them aren't the best looking cars, but this one's not too bad. It's kind of like almost an estate platform, or a large hatchback, just jacked up a bit more space inside, but the shape of the car is nice, and the interior's good quality as well. It will come with 6 months gold cover warranty, which can be extended for as little as £199 for an extra 6 months. We also have a range of finance options available, so if finance is something you're looking for, then we can help you out with that as well. If you need any more information on this car or any of the cars we have in stock, please go to draytons.co.uk. Thank you.